Mixer's log number 48. Just started this project tonight. Having some ground hum issues or something with this microphone. Keep having to touch the arm stand to get it to go away. I'm Lane Bear. Tonight we're going to focus on Airwindows Disintegrate. I want you to feel the power of Airwindows Disintegrate. So first I'm going to play through this mix, this arrangement. There's a studio. Right there is the drum kit. New drum kit. And over there is the vocal booth and acoustic tracking booth. It's working really well. All my comb filtering issues are gone. Okay, I'm gonna play through this song. First two verses, intro and first two verses. So far, got this much done, and I've got all of the effects racks turned off. I do have the master bus plugins engaged because there's a limiter and a couple other things I want engaged. But first, I'm just going to play through this dry, and then I'm going to turn these on, and you're going to hear the power of Airwindows Disintegrate. Without further ado.
Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I'm frowning all the time. All day long I think of things, but nothing seems to satisfy. Think I'll lose my mind if I don't find something to pacify.
Okay, now I'm going to turn these effects racks on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that hum. And let's hear it again. Yeah. And I'm showing a bit of restraint. So the really cool thing about this is that Disintegrate, you would think that I've got some distortion pedal plugins in there, some fuzz. No, nothing of the sort. And Disintegrate is not a distortion. It's not a fuzz. It's technically none of those things. It's a completely different animal. But you can use it as those things. But depending on how you drive it, depending on how you push it, you can get this, how to put it? I guess I'm just going to have to try to show you this time what it can do. I'm going to sort of tweak it and play around with it. And I'm going to have meter up while I do that, because when I sat down to, I'm in the mood to do covers, and doing that Tom Petty cover kind of, I hesitated to try that for a long time. I was intimidated by that song, but I was happy with the way it turned out. It gave me confidence to attempt something a bit more ambitious. I mean, a Black Sabbath cover. Come on. What are you doing here? But that's what I'm doing. Now, and this time it occurred to me to sit down and I don't intend on this being a very big arrangement. I've got an 808 drum kit in Monster Drum. I thought it would be interesting to mix it up a bit, blend, like really old school, go as heavy as I can possibly get, but then have something kind of a lot more modern in there, and so it's just a beginning, but I started off with just the electric guitar part, this one, with Disintegrate, tweaking it according to meter. This is my first time doing this. I'm sort of building the parts and the sounds of the parts in reference to meter, in reference to levels of sonority, bright and dark, and attempting to manipulate and control those levels as I build the arrangement and as I track the parts. I haven't gone about it this way before, but I know more or less what I like in terms of meter and in terms of those levels, and I just think it's an interesting exercise to sort of build towards what I want in a controlled manner, rather than just doing the arranging, doing the tracking, and then throw on meter and what do we got? And then, I don't like those levels, and then how am I gonna tweak things to get them where I want, in hindsight, as it were. So, yeah. Let me see here. So since this isn't very long, I'll go through it one more time, and I just want to look at see how I want you to see how it's doing on meter, and then I'm going to I'm going to dial up. I've got Disintegrate both on the electric guitar part and on this track number 4 is Disintegrated vocal. Disintegrate is on this vocal as well. And of course, I've done volume drawing on this. Let me see here. Let me do this. Okay, I want to stretch that out. This mic is acting funny tonight. Having electrical issues. Okay. Well, what I want to do is tuck these in a little bit and expand the volume drawing lanes so we can see what's going on there. Okay. Right. So you can see that the first 2 tracks are the acoustic guitar and what I call the dry vocal. It's actually not dry, but compared to disintegrated vocal, it's dry. It's just compression and reverb, spacer reverb. And the acoustic has Tone Booster's module doing multi effects. It's some vibrato and some chorus, maybe another effect thrown in there. Yeah, so starting out, because I started playing when I got it in mind to do this rendition. I thought it would be kind of cool to do just to do like a straight acoustic and vocal, right? That'd be really different. But then I thought I could really go to town with Disintegrate on this. And I'm like, oh, wow, should I go with left or should I go right? And then I thought, oh, well, why the hell not both? So starts out with Bear. That's my Lean Bear acoustic guitar, and the vocal, and these two start out at the volume I leveled everything at, right? And then a slow logarithmic curve down to this point, and then the electric Sejong guitar and the disintegrated vocal starting at 0, and a slow logarithmic curve up to level. The acoustic and the dry vocal don't come down to 0. They just come down to I want a good blend to settle in. So here's where it settles into a blend, right? So that, and then this pause before the after this, I'm gonna keep the arrangement faithful to the song. So after this comes a bridge, but actually before the bridge, I'm gonna use that clean break, and yeah, not gonna be 100% faithful to the original. I am going to use that break to do something a little bit freaky. But anyway, let's just see how this is looking on meter, and then I'm going to pull up Disintegrate, I think, on the electric guitar, and just play with the tweak the knobs, and you can see how responsive meter is to those tweaks. At least it was when I was doing it earlier. Okay, so here's meter, and we'll go through it one more time. balanced right here.
Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I'm frowning all the time.
So here comes Disintegrate. Sonority's gonna climb. Dark's going down, bright's going up. Bright and sonority going up. But the sonority line is still low. It's very measured, very stable. Okay, so I'm wondering if I could get sonority down a little bit and dark up a little bit. Sonority down a little, dark up a little. Just by tweaking Airwindows, what is it called again? Disintegrate in the electric guitar track. Now, I will now divulge full disclosure that I've got actually two Airwindows Disintegrate plugins in this effects rack. There's the first, and there's the second. And in between them, I have Wonder of Wonders, Tone Boosters Broadcast. Tone Boosters Broadcast is a key. If you want that kind of like Pumpkins-esque fuzz, man, you stick Tone Boosters Barricade on loud after a fuzz or a distortion, and it makes it so big, and it just seems to bring out all the harmonic distortion. It's just incredible what this thing does. And so which one should I tweak? I hadn't actually thought of that. So first I'm going to let you hear, I'm just going to start here at this section, and I'm just going to turn off broadcast, Tone Boosters Broadcast, while it's playing, and hear the difference. I mean, that's massive. It's unreal. All right, so now I'm just going to A-B the two instances of Disintegrate. First, the second one off. And now the first one off. Now both of them. So obviously the first one is, the setting is more drastic than the second one. The first one, we're getting, let's see where I'm going to put this. I guess put it right there. And the second one, yeah, right alongside of it. So when Chris demoed this thing on YouTube the other day, and I heard one setting he did, and I was like, man, I've been wondering how I can get that sound for the longest time. It's just kind of like just an extremely loud stack with like holes punched in the speakers. Okay, extremely overdriven speakers with holes in them. I don't know if you've ever heard such a thing, but anyway, you can see, so to get that sound, it was the first three knobs basically all the way up, and dry wet all the way wet, and filter down. You know, just sort of sweep the filter until you find the spot that you like. I didn't drive it that hard in these two knobs. This one you can see is quite a bit more relaxed. All right. Interestingly, filter is the same on both of them. This dry wet is backed off here. So I guess now what I'm going to do is let me bring up meter again, and let's see how the mix. I'm going to play the whole mix and see how it's looking in with the second instance of Disintegrate bypassed. All right, and here we go. So zero dark, bright, up, sonority, is at a good level. I just want more dark. Okay, this bright sounds good. I mean, that's Disintegrate at a good setting. It's quite bright. So it's just not insane enough. And I might get more extreme with this. But so, obviously, the second instance of Disintegrate is bringing some darkness back. So just play that. I just turned the second instance back on, and now we got dark back up at, well, around 10%. Okay, 8, 9, around 9%. Okay, so I guess first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play with these knobs, and the first thing I'm going to do is just for the heck of it, I'm just going to take a snapshot of these settings here, so I can dial them back in. Okay, so now I got my snapshot, and so I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to start about right here. I don't know why I'm having these microphone issues tonight. Sounds like it's kind of like sputtering a bit. Okay, so let me just play this part and tweak. Okay, well, I got sonority up, whatever I did. Just solo this and play with it. All the way up, it'll just disintegrate and go away. See how interactive it is. Okay, so now, interestingly enough, now when I've got this thing soloed, zero bright. So now I'm soloing this disintegrate. Okay. Turn the second one back on. Get a clean start. There's the second one. Okay, now bright's down to zero, dark is up, sonority's down. Bright back, dark down. So the filter. Now watch what's going on with the lines, you know. I just been watching the those three levels, but look how the lines react at the bottom. So I expect red novelty to be low. What I'm really looking at now is the blue sonority and green intention lines. I'd prefer intention to be running slightly above sonority, Now we got sonority at 97%. All right. Kind of lost my way here. Okay, so I want to get that blue line down, that green line up. All right, well, that. Okay, now sonority's coming down. So top dB. Yeah. Ah. There we go. Okay. Well, I'd still like to get intention up a bit. I'm not going to go on too much longer with this, but this should give you the general idea. Okay, now we got sonority down, dark up. All right, that's not bad. But ultimately, I'm going with my ears, of course. This is to give an idea of how this is one way to do things, right? So that's a pretty decent setting right there for those lines, you know. I'm going to kind of be expecting, I forget where those lines were. I mean, I'm not going to save over. I might do a save as right now. I guess I'll do that. I'll do a save as. But maybe listen to it back in the mix and see what it does, right? So start right here. Wait a minute. Into the first verse. Okay. Whoops. On solo. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, that's yeah, I'm not sure if I like that better than it was before. But why the hell not do a save as? And I called this paranoid curves, and we'll call this paranoid curves B. Okay, and now I'm gonna pull up paranoid curves and listen to that same section again. Let's see, from right here, and look at meter also. Oops. There we go.
Time.
Oops. Oh, yeah, I had these effects tracks bypassed. That's right. Okay. I think I'm going with this one, but those are good levels. You know, I'd like to bring dark up, but for that, okay. So I'm just going to close out of the one I just saved. I can always come back and review that later. Okay, paranoid curves B. Anyway, that gives you a sense of what this plugin does and can do. But now to get dark up, I might as well. I've been pretty good about time recently. I'm going to go a little bit longer tonight. I'm going to bring real bus into the master, and see what that does. Okay, hear that? And I don't know what's causing that tonight, but it's kind of par for the course for me. And I'm going to put real bus before ozone. I do have mid-side, ozone mid-side. Not that it's necessary right now. It really isn't. Even without it, I got good readings on the spectrum analyzer. But I just got it there. Why not? I'm probably going to need it later. Okay, so real bus. I'm going to start with, I really liked Consumer Deck on I Won't Back Down, but every mix is going to be probably call for a different setting in this plugin. But let's hear how it sounds. Oh, and let's bring up meter. Whoops, man. keep having to touch the arm stand. Okay, let's see here. So this is on consumer deck. And of course, yeah, bright's going to be up and dark's probably going to be probably below 5. I'm going to go to subtle saturation. That's got better bottom end. See if it brings dark up at all. See, won't back down. That was such a dark mix. I kind of needed that consumer deck setting to bring some bright out of it. I like this. Let's try medium saturation. A little bit more power. And sonority, see the sonority line comes up. Now they're all running neck and neck. We've got a bit more power, a bit more oomph. I don't mind sonority coming up a little bit. It's a decent bright dark balance. It's a good balance. Medium saturation. I want this to be heavy. Okay, that's the best so far. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to try, let me see, over-biasing. Okay, power down, serene. This is a bit too relaxed. Okay, we're up to groove. Of course, it's still early to be, deciding this just for reference. Try round and warm. Oh, that 808 kick is hitting hard. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's not gonna. That's extreme. Let's try, what the hell, let's try compact cassette. Okay, we're up to groove already, that's good. Low sonority though. This is very stable, very well behaved. The vocals are a bit clearer on this setting. It's pretty good. It's a good balance of clarity and power. I'm going to remember this. And we got powerful reading here. This is good. Compact cassette. I'm going to have to remember that. Let me see here. Let's try real clean. Probably not. Yeah, too clean. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Compact cassette's better though. Compact cassette's better. That's the winner so far. I'm gonna try mix glue. So, man, the power of Real Bus. It's just a bit too smooth. Mix glue too. Professional deck. Nah, it's pretty good. Let's try that from the beginning. Professional deck. Back to compact cassette. Medium saturation. Yeah, the 808's kicking hard. Yeah, I'm going to try medium saturation one more time. Dark is down though. really like the way the guitars are in this one, compact cassette. And consumer deck. Man, that hits hard. Okay, it's down between. I'm gonna start with consumer deck and then go into compact cassette. Zero dark on consumer deck. Dark coming up on compact cassette. I think on balance, I'm liking compact cassette right now. Of course, look at that. Look at that red line right there. That's coming from Real Bus. Now, let's look at that thing right there. That is a hiss. I've got ozone after Real Bus. Look at that. Would you look at that? And then we're going to pull up span and look at that. Now pull up Real Bus again. And let's go to consumer deck. Wow. So compact cassette comes with this baggage here. Yeah. And then the other one I liked was a medium saturation. It's gone. Look at meter again. Where's meter? Where's meter? Is it gone? Yeah. Let's see if we got that red line in meter. It's about it's way down low. Right? So, but here's what I can do. I can mitigate this. Go back to, so I like the sound of compact cassette. Comes with a hiss. I don't want that turning into, based on my understanding, which is admittedly unreliable. But here's one thing I can do is because I have ozone after Real Bus, watch what happens when, okay, so I've got, if I take that down, see that? There's my mids going down. That's way too much, right? I'm going to have to, if I want this on Real Bus, I'm going to have to deal with some hiss, but I go with side and, okay, I don't know if that's going to be worth the trade-off, you know? I don't want to lose too much air. Let me see. There's ozone bypassed. Can you hear any difference with ozone bypass? Let me know in the comments. I think I prefer ozone on, but it's a subtle difference, man. But let's go back to meter. And let me see. Meter again. Okay. Right. So I got meter here, and if I bypass ozone, it just kicks up a little bit. Right? Doesn't make a huge bit of difference. Huge amount of difference. So I really don't want to roll off, especially on the side. I don't want to roll off the air too much. So I'm going to compromise. Yeah. So anyways, I guess before I go, I'll do one more thing here. And that is I'm gonna bring in Airwindows mastering. Utility. Where is it? Oh, no, it's under subtlety. Mastering. Okay, I'm going to move that. Let's see. So there's barricade. After barricade or after the limiter or before? I think before the limiter. All right. Just going to go back to the beginning.
Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind.
Hear the difference in energy?
People
On.
think I'm insane
Okay,
because I'm frowning all
off.
the time.
On. Hear the difference? On. Yeah. More power, more, it's about peak energy, wave shaping. Okay, this is the last pass. I just want to see what mastering, how mastering is affecting meter. This is the last pass, and then I'm going to close this out. This microphone is pissing me off, and I've gone on too long anyway. So, anyway, I think it's pretty interesting. So, you know, I have been trying to mind my time recently. But this is interesting stuff, at least to me. Okay, so one more pass. We've got mastering on. This is mastering right here. When I toggle that off and on, you might like listen for the difference and then see the visual reflection. So I'll start with it on. Okay. Well, reset meter. Okay, look at those levels. Dark around 30. I'm going to bypass mastering and do the same section. About the same. Maybe yeah, about the same. Okay, I'm going to turn mastering back on.
Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I'm frowning all the time.
Okay, so mastering doesn't have a huge effect on the meter, but I can definitely hear the difference. Okay, I think it's about where I want it. And Lufts should be peaking right around 14.3, 5, something like that. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on. I'm thinking of like doing an album of renditions. You know? I think I might do Ace of Spades by Motorhead and Masters of War, Bob Dylan. Just kind of like, serious songs. Kind of political songs, serious songs, man songs, road songs. Rules for the road type of songs. And just, I didn't used to enjoy doing covers so much, but I've really taken a shine to it recently. So anyways, that's it so far. Paranoid by Black Sabbath, a classic. Man, I must have some balls to be doing this. Not that anybody cares. Nobody cares. But I do. I do. You know? All right. Well, that's enough. God bless you and keep you. I hope you're doing well wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Oh, man. Things are about to get more and more interesting. Kind of apropos to the old Chinese curse, I think. Man. I had high hopes for the new administration. And, well, in some ways, I'm kind of relieved to be disabused and disillusioned. It's not good to have illusions. And while I prefer the current cast of characters, to put it kindly, to the old cast of characters, at least these buffoons are not into chemically castrating children and worse. At least they're not into having individuals with male chromosomes battering women in sporting events. At least they're not into using public funds to install tampon dispensers in boys' bathrooms. And at least they're going after the slush funds. They're doing some good things domestically, but just the degree, it's the United States of Israel. It's disgusting. And Iran is not a shithole country. Iran is not a backward nation of camel fuckers. It is an advanced society with a long history and a deeply pacifist bent. And the Houthis are admirable people, and they don't need Iran to do what they're about to do to the Trump administration. They don't need Iran. Iran can't stop them if it wanted to. Couldn't. And the Houthis have the ability to disrupt the flow of the spice. And the Houthis, to their credit, they only demanded one thing: humanitarian aid to people who need humanitarian aid. And when they briefly had that demand met, they were true to their word, and they ceased and desisted. And I no longer believe that Trump is playing some kind of 12D fucking chess. He's a smart man in his wheelhouse. This is not his wheelhouse. And he looks like a clown and Hegseth looks like a clown, and Rubio looks like a clown, and Tulsi Gabbard just... I wonder if these are not like AI replacements or something. Can that really be Tulsi Gabbard? It's appalling. It's absolutely appalling and disgusting. Well, anyway, I better get off my soapbox and finish this up. I got off into that digression by way of saying, man, get ready and get your house in order. And that doesn't just mean your physical, like your abode that you live in. I mean that metaphorically as well, on every level. I'm definitely endeavoring to get my house in order. My little tiny kingdom. Yeah. There's no excuse. There's no excuse swaggering around, slaughtering innocent people because you have a hard-on for Israel. There's no excuse for it. It's abominable. And in a way, it kind of like it's awkward to be like to share this in common with the purple hair people that like to abuse and butcher and maim children, but it comes from in my case, it comes from a different perspective. It's not knee-jerk virtue signaling. Oh, man. War pigs. Maybe I should be doing war pigs, huh? Yeah, well, can't do too many war songs, huh? Masters of War, that's a good one. I'm going to have fun with that one. Mr. Dylan did write some good songs, man. Okay, well, all right. For reals this time. God bless you. God keep you. Be well. And thank you for watching and listening. If you made it this far, I hope you got something out of it. Lean Bear from lovely, scenic Paju City, South Korea. Over and out.